now. Freshly washed skin, freshly prepped skin, that is the key for your makeup anytime you're doing makeup, whether it's a quick beat, as the girls call it now, or an extended look that you're wanting to last for hours or all day. Now, full disclosure, I used to do my makeup every single day. I mean, Monday through Friday and some weekends when I was a news anchor at CNN every single day. We have an incredible hair and makeup department. I just decided that part of my morning ritual, my get ready with me routine, involved me putting on the full face of makeup. Oh, let me close this so y'all can't see my mess back there. So, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm so glad that y'all are here. Anybody who is here. Oh, I'm trying to make sure that the light stays put. Okay, so how did I prep my skin for this? And by the way, I am only going to be on here for, I'd say 30 minutes or so, because I get to meet one of my girlfriends for lunch today. Yeah, it is so important that as we go through life, we make time for our friends, that we sit and reflect and enjoy, that we nurture those friendships, especially new, well, I wouldn't just say just new friendships, all of our friendships. Okay, let's start from the beginning. The way that I remove my makeup is so different than how I used to. What I'm really loving right now is this Radiance Cleansing Balm from Beauty of Joseon, or is it Beauty of Joseon? I don't even know how you pronounce it, but this is what it looks like. It comes with this little scapula, no, not scapula, whatever this little deal is right here, right? So you open it up. Well, I open Patty up. I take the top off because I like to leave this little deal in there, but that's what it looks like. So it's just white, creamy or whatever. And you need to take a little whoop, scoop, did that backwards, whoop, and you scoop that out. You put it in your palm and then you emulsify it, meaning that you rub it together so that it goes from being a solid to more of a looser, warmer balm. And then it feels like it's melting your makeup away. It's fantastic. Yesterday, and I don't do this every day, even though it says you can, my esthetician says don't do any of those things that they tell you to do every single day when it comes to your skincare. Okay, that's them trying to get you to buy more of the product, and your skin doesn't really need all of those steps every single day. However, when I am in need of a mask or for my skin to be revived, this is what I've been using lately. I did a quick YouTube short on this Medicube mask. It's the Deep Vita C Daily Quick Mask. It has vitamin C and niacinamide, 2%. And it says on the front here, dedicated to real results. And I've seen the real results. Now, I know you're like, Melissa, wait a minute though. I still see some acne scars here or a little bit there. Well, I am a 43-year-old woman and living in 2025 in, I guess you can call it the United States of America. And I mean, just living in 2025 is a lot for everybody all the time. But also I'm perimenopausal, so I have hormonal acne that occasionally pops up no matter how well I treat my skin. Okay, another important step in prepping my skin for makeup, after I get out of the shower, while my skin still has that misty feel look to it or whatever, I immediately start with my toners. This is a go-to toner. This is from Acwell. It's the Licorice Skin Brightening and Hydrating Toner for Sensitive Skin, Licorice pH Balancing Skin Cleansing Toner. All of these, by the way, almost everything, I don't think I put this cleansing balm, but everything else that I'm going to talk about today, as far as like my skin prep, is linked in a recent video I did on my skincare and in my Amazon storefront. Oh, Politos Brisa. Hi, Politos Brisa. Hello, new follower. I love new followers. Welcome to the party. This toner by Turtur. Am I saying that correct? I don't know if this is correct or not. This is just how I pronounce it. I just know this works, okay? I like to do what they call skin flooding. So after I have put this toner on, again, this is before I apply any creams or potions or lotions or any of that. I put the Acwell toner, and by the way, when I'm putting it on, it in my hands, and then it's press, 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 right? And it's still a little damp. That leftover, I rub on the outside of my hands. Then I come in there, while my skin is still damp from this Acwell, to this Turtur. Okay, this Milk Skin Toner is amazing. I love it. I am not sponsored. They are not paying me for this. I'm just telling you what works on my skin to achieve this glow. When you got that glow. Okay, and then Alabama Ethan. No, Alabama Ethan. I am not from Tennessee. I'm originally from Houston, Texas. And then this bad boy right here by Tur also, this is light. I need to go ahead and buy some more of this. This is the truth. This is the Tur ceramic milk. What does that read? Ampoule? I don't know how you pronounce that. I'm the only 10 you see. Oh God. Alabama Ethan, I'm just going to tell you right now, I'm 43 and I don't know what that means. So I'm you the only 10 I see. What does that mean exactly? Okay, and then always, never, ever forget your sunblock. So this is the last step of my skincare. If I'm not going to wear any makeup, if I am going to wear makeup, this Centella, no white cast. That's what I love about it. And it's also got great skincare in here. It's SPF 50 and it's made with pure Centella from Madagascar. I don't really know what that means. I just know that this works. Okay, so I've done all of that to prepare my skin for makeup. Oh, before I do my makeup though, I need to relay my edges. As you can see, your girl works out this morning. I work out a lot. Now I have a lot of edge brushes. This is my favorite. Again, none of this is sponsored. I'm just showing y'all what I like and what's been working for me. I started my natural hair journey a little bit more than a year ago, and I've been trying all the things. I'm a bit of a product junkie, if you will, and I'm not ashamed. This is my favorite. This seems to be the most durable, and I also love that it came with this little case, so you can just go boop and stick it in the case, and it travels well, and it feels substantial in your hand, although of course I can't slip it right in there while I'm trying to do this, while I'm talking. Okay, but this is great for when you're traveling, especially because you're going to see the step that I do that's been a game changer for me. Oh, hi, Rumi. Is it Rumi? I hope I'm saying that correctly. Glad you finally made it out the homeless shelter. Aw, X and Y, that's not very nice. Let's be nice to each other in the comment section. I'm going to be nice to y'all. Baskin Lather, Edge Control. I know it reads backward here, but this is the truth. This is one of my favorites. I mean, it's so big. I wish I had a travel size one. That's my only beef with this, because I love it so much. But the people from Baskin Lather, who also did not gift this to me, I bought this myself, did reach out to me. They did DM me and tell me that to level up my edge laying game, to wet my edge brush first. So I do that now. Okay, this is what it looks like, right? It's fantastic. Eventually, when my hair is long enough to do a slick back, a slick down, because I'm a year and a couple of months, not even a couple, a year and a month since my big chop. That was August 2024. So here I go. I'm going to wet my brush. You can't see it right now, but I'm going to show you later. So my brush is damp, right? Now I'm going to take some of this. Now it's kind of laid still, but it's not quite like how I would want it to look. So I'm just going to put a little bit more there. And what do y'all think? I had started going live on Wednesdays because, as you know, my channel is called Worthwhile, and it is Worthwhile Wednesday. I started doing lives see how easily that lays though? Do you see that? That's because I wet the brush first. Why do I look bald right here? It's just the way she parted it. I'm not bald there. Although if I were, I mean, I wouldn't be ashamed of that. It's just the way God made me, as my grandmother says. How many people still have their grandmothers? I feel so fortunate to have my grandmother. My grandmother's 86 years old, lives alone, is doing so well, and I am so grateful for her. I wish I lived closer to her. She's in Texas. I'd love to get home to see her more, because just being in her energy space is just the most heartwarming, nurturing experience every single time. She's just full of so much wisdom, and she's hilarious. I think I get my sense of humor from her, quite honestly. Okay, so, oh, Rumi, thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate that. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that you lost your grandmother. Oh my gosh, I feel like sometimes I go through, what do they call it? It's like when you're grieving someone and they're still here. It's, oh gosh, why can't I think of the name of that term? It's, anticipatory grief. That's what it is, anticipatory grief. I feel like sometimes I experience anticipatory grief because I dread that call about any of my loved ones, you know? because you grow close to people, and this is a woman who helped raise me. I'm the oldest grandchild. I was the first grandchild. I was born in 1982. Ooh, in the 80s, y'all. What? I'm that person now that when I fill out an application for something, you have to scroll to your year. I'm like, scroll, 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 scroll some more. Now I'm that girl. Um, but I cherish the memories that I am still able to make with my grandmother and the ones that I've made. So, Rumi, I'm so sorry that you lost your grandmother. I can't imagine how that must feel. I hope that you still have some wonderful memories that you can cherish from your time with her. Oh, you had another one who passed away. Oh, I'm so sorry. My other grandmother, Gladys, Grandma Gladys. So my first one who I was just speaking on is Ruthie. Ruthie is rowdy. That was her nickname. That is her nickname. Although she doesn't claim it anymore. She's like, I don't go by that. I'm like, well, what did you do to earn that? Rowdy Ruthie. I think I'm going to post a long form video. I interviewed my grandmother several months ago when I went home to visit, really just for me, just to have like her on film and talking to her. And for people who don't know, I was for about 20 years a news anchor. I'm still not the best at laying my edges, y'all. I know I will. You get better over time. Like this is better than it looked when I first started. Plus, I actually don't like a lot left out. I don't like a lot of leave out. I know a lot of people do, but no, this is supposed to be a makeup, a makeup live. Yet here I am talking about hair and all that. These braids are not even a week old yet. Excuse me, I'm gonna step off camera just for a second so I can get my nose. And there she go. I'm like, there she go. Go. Well, thank you, Rumi. I appreciate you. So, what do we start with? Well, let's start with cleaning my hands because I had stuff on them from laying my edges. So, wash my hands with soap. I have a 7-year-old, and if you do not say wash your hands with soap, he won't. He will not. So, I am meeting a girlfriend today for lunch. I have not seen her in several months, and I'm a bit out of practice of doing my makeup, and so I thought, you know what, because I have an appearance scheduled for this Friday. Tune in to CNN Headline Express. You can find that on your streaming platforms, and I am going to be talking about Taylor Swift and her new album that is scheduled to be released on Friday at midnight. So what I like to start with when I am doing my makeup, and I feel like a lot of people say this, I have so much makeup, y'all, from over the years, just an accumulation. Makeup I've never even opened, right? Makeup I've never even opened. This is my travel makeup kit. You see this? What? And it's full. It's full. Okay. So what do I start with? Honey, is that you? Yeah. You coming in here to see me? Yeah. It's my husband. Let me step out for a second. I'll be right back. I'm live on YouTube. I'm sorry. Did you let Rocky out? I haven't. That's okay. Don't worry about it. I'll let him out. My husband came home for lunch. Had to give him little kisses. Okay, so this is Danessa Myricks Glow Serum, Yummy Skin. I love her Yummy Skin line. And then this is for when I want more of a glow under my makeup. And then this is the NARS Soft Matte Primer. I love this. For TV, I would do this one. For TV, always gonna go with a matte finish because I don't care how matte you think your makeup is when you're under all of these bright lights, especially as I will be on Friday in the studio and in the flash studio. So the flash studio is when you're just in a room by yourself and you're looking straight to camera and there's a teleprompter and there's a ton of lights, right? And there's a desk and a computer, right? For you to communicate with the control room, your producers, and see what's going on in the world during commercial breaks. And then in the studio, I mean, it's a bigger ball game and lights everywhere and cameras everywhere. Trust me, you always want to go matte when it is, when you're doing on-camera makeup, okay? Rumi, I get it. Look, I'm just gonna say, and this particular color is called Main Squeeze. And you know what? I'm gonna set a timer because I cannot be doing this for too long. I'm so hungry too, y'all. And I ate breakfast, and I'm good about eating breakfast. I'm setting a timer for 30 minutes. Do you know you have 30 minutes? Okay, it comes out like, ooh, not fun. You can tell I've used it a lot. That's what it looks like when it comes out. Main squeeze. But because I'm already like, I already have I'm saying like way too much. Like. I already have a glow going on from my skincare. I'm going to stick with that. And I'm just going to apply. Well, again, we're doing a quick beat. A quick beat. I avoid my eyelids when I'm putting this on. I mean, you always, I think, for me, what works is doing a primer. Okay, so this primer is great. Ipsy? Rumi, I haven't heard of Ipsy before. Well, before right now, I'm just hearing it from you. Now, I really do need to clean up my eyebrows. They're a wee bit out of control. So and I don't even know where this habit started, quite honestly, where I will comb them up first. I always comb them up. I don't know how well y'all can see it, but well, you can probably see it right there. Like those gotta go. Gotta go right now, gotta go. Got my trusty tweezers here, and I'm gonna grab a paper towel from over there, and then I'm just gonna go in and clean these bad boys up a little bit. So for about 4 years straight, starting in 2018, I started getting my eyebrows microbladed, and I didn't go back this year, but what I will say is getting my eyebrows microbladed gave me a great foundation, right? $15 a month. They ship in they ship you makeup. Oh, that's kind of cool. Hi, Austin. Thank you for stopping by. I thought it was just like $15 a month to be on there. And I'm like, well, dang, I don't know about that. I would just stick to YouTube if I want to learn, Laura, new makeup trends and tips and ways of doing things, right? Okay, I really don't have time to like sit here and really like shape them and clean them that much. So I'm just going to do like the ones that are obviously out of place, right? Marcus Jr., thank you for joining the live stream. Do y'all think I should do these every Wednesday? Worthwhile Wednesday? And when I say do these, I mean go live, not do my makeup every Wednesday. What's funny is I used to be so into doing my makeup every single day. And then I got to the point like after I got laid off at the end of 2022, it was like, well, if I don't have to wear makeup, I'm not going to wear makeup, right? And then I got out of the habit of doing it every day. And then I kind of lost my confidence when it came to being able to do it. And then like all these new trends came out. I'm like, I don't know. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know if I'm any good anymore. I don't know. Oh, really? I'm going to check it out. Rumi, thank you for putting me on. I appreciate that. I'm definitely going to check that out. I've always had one of these. A makeup artist gave me one of these years ago. I have multiple ones. This is just a little palette for mixing your makeup. I used to think, Lord. I used to think I used the right amount, but then over time, I started feeling like I was using way too much makeup. Way too much. Like baking it in. How do I want to start today? So I'm sure a lot of you who are watching right now know this, but as the year goes on, your complexion changes, lightens, darkens, depending on sun exposure and all the things, right? So you have to adapt your makeup to your complexion. I feel like so many people are lacking in knowing that. Yes, you will see me brush my eyebrows up a million times. What is the first thing I want to do? You know what? Let's do, again, see how I'm out of practice? So I'm going to go in with Fenty Beauty Eavesdrop. This was my go-to every day when I was on the air. And I'm using color number 14. You couldn't see that because it's too bright. But I'm going to go over here on my palette and I'm going to just do a couple little boop, boop, boop. That should be plenty. That's it. Again, this is a light beat. I'm not doing like a full face beat. Not a full face beat. And we are going to use, I'm looking for myself. This is a MAC brush. This is MAC number 170. Ooh, why is this shedding so much? I'm not liking that. This brush is shedding like crazy. Okay, for some reason. So I'm tapping, tap, tap, tap in. And then we're just gonna come in here and just start tapping. Now you may see me move away from the camera. That's just so I can get up close and personal and see my face to make sure it's matching and looking as I would like for it to. So you may see me move back and forth because I've got this bright light here, right? And this first step is just for evening out my skin. Let's take a look at the time. I've got 24 minutes. You like that? 21 minutes. See? So I'm not using a con. Is this what they call stippling? Stippling. Sherry Berry, thank you. Sherry Berry, honey, these braids are brand new. I just got these braids last Thursday or Friday? Last Thursday. Honey, when I tell you there is nothing like a fresh set of braids, even just knowing the next day you're getting your braids, it just makes such a difference in like time, like amount of time that you have to spend getting ready in the morning, right? If you know you can just wake up and go and your hair is just ready to go. And I feel like I've gotten really good about the way I space out getting my braids. You know, first of all, growing up, I wasn't even allowed to get braids. My mom, they didn't do knotless braids when I was growing up. Nobody ever heard of that. And so my mom had never gotten braids. And I don't think she still to this day has ever had braids, and her hair texture is totally different than mine. She has very loose, long curl. Well, she used to have long curls. She got her big chop. Y'all, my mom got her big chop in April. Anyway, and believe it or not, I know it doesn't look like it, but there's lots of leftover makeup on this. I'm not adding any more. Isn't that nice? How long do braids last? Braids last, well, that's a hard question to answer. Now, these are just small knotless. So I'll let them out so you can see. These are just small knotless braids, and I got these, I have them in a ponytail, but they're butt length, small knotless braids. And I didn't get any, I didn't get boho braids, which is what you see a lot of right now. I love boho braids. I just didn't get them this time. And that's when you see like the leave out pieces that women have that have curly pieces or straight pieces or whatever. And I didn't get those because those don't last as long. Now, for me, and I also feel like it depends on how long you want to keep your braids in. I typically don't go more than 6 weeks, 7 max. Like that is the longest I've ever left my braids in. And it was a matter of convenience for me, right? Okay, next up, so now my foundation is here, right? Ooh, you know what? I forgot something critical. I'm gonna show you what it is. I'll be right back. Looking for myself. Boom! Must have a fan with you, right? And always, I do the low setting. When I'm moving from one product to the next, it's one of these. And this is just to help the makeup settle and develop, right? But I've already, and the thing is, I don't want to look like I'm wearing a ton of makeup, right? I'm just going to lunch with a girlfriend. You know, I don't want it to seem like I got all done up to come to lunch. But at the same time, I need to practice. So that's what this is. Next up, I'm going to go in with this Fenty Beauty. This is number 330, and this is the Instant Retouch Concealer. So I'm going to take a little bit of this Instant Retouch Concealer, back to that same little palette. Loop. And then I'm just going to press some of that on here. That's what that looks like. Looking for myself. And then looking for my little, I have another brush. I have so many makeup brushes, y'all. It's not even funny. But I don't see the brush I'm looking for. Oh, there it is. It's like a smaller version of the larger brush you just saw me stippling my face with my foundation. This is MAC number 270S. And this is what I'm going to use on my eyelids. So I like to come in here and just do this on my eyelids. You're like, well, that's the same color. You're right. It is. That is the same color, girl. It sure is. And the reason I do this, and then you'll see the next step that I do, is for helping my eyeshadow stay fixed in place, right? So I'm just tapping that, and then I'm doing this situation. I'm looking for myself. Who am I? Who am I? Running back to you. Step off for just a second to make sure this is looking how I want it to. So this one size, this is a translucent powder. This one size translucent powder, I love to use. It's so tiny. I got the tiny version because I wasn't sure if I was going to like it. Of course, I ended up loving it. But it's great for, I find, just setting your makeup in place. At least this is actually the only place I really use it, and that is on my eyelid. So I do this, tap, tap, tap. This is the same brush I was using when I was stippling the concealer on my eyelid. Is this how everybody does it? No. Is this how you should do it? Maybe. This is just what works for me. And then back to the fan. Any questions? Now, what's funny is that my eyes are starting to water a bit, and part of it is because of the fan. And so I'm going to have to move on to my brows for a second to let my eyes kind of calm down. And for my brows, I'm just going to do a light fill-in situation. I'm not going to go too crazy because they're already in a nice shape, right? They're already, ooh, that does not look good. Let's try that again. Y'all, this is a disaster. I'm trying something different today because I don't normally do it like this. But I didn't see where my other thing was, so I just said, let me just try this. Let's see. Let's step back and see. Oh, that looks kind of bright. Okay, this is an eyebrow pencil from NYX Professional Makeup Precision Brow Pencil Crayon. This is PBP05 Espresso. I don't think I can ever hear the word espresso without thinking about Sabrina Carpenter ever again. So I'm just following the line. I saw this brow expert once, and he said that you should not go above your eyebrow with the pencil, just below. So we're going to do that today. So I'm trying to do that thing where they say, tiny hair-like strokes, tiny hair-like strokes. Am I achieving that? I don't know. Okay, I really don't like the way that that lid stuff worked this time. So don't do that, okay? Whatever I just did with my lids, don't do that. It's different from what I know. Why am I having trouble with that? I always be espresso. That song came out last summer. My husband and I were in Florence, Italy, partially for vacation, partially for a friend's wedding, and it was glorious, but I could not stop listening to that song. And now I hear it, I'm just like, oh, take me back to Italy. Take me back to Florence. I like Florence, Italy. It was a good time. I don't know why I'm singing so much today. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm going to come back in here and clean these up. Okay. Don't judge how it looks now. Judge by the finished product. Except I can find my favorite. Part of the problem is I didn't have everything in here the way I should have before I got started. Oh, there it is, there it is, there it is. Some of these brushes I've had for over a decade. I don't know if that's good or bad. I clean my brushes regularly and deep clean them too. So this, oh, I didn't even tell you what this is. This is another concealer. This is by Natasha Denona. A girl at Sephora sold this to me, and it's hard to sell to me because I usually go into a store knowing exactly what it is that I want, and you cannot sway me, and I'm not, you don't have to sell me. Like, I know what I want, I know what works on my skin. But she showed me this and I was like, sold, add to cart, boop. But anyway, this is how I clean up my brows. Because when she first showed this to me, I was like, oh, there, that concealer is way too light for me. That's way too light for me. She's like, no, it's for your under your brows. I was like, oh, okay. Oh, the color. Y'all want to know that? Oh, N8 is the color. I did see this makeup artist once, a professional makeup artist who I respect so much and who's taught me so much. She did a lighter color starting, so a lighter concealer in this area, okay? And then once she got to this point, that little arch, yeah, I was gonna say arch, she went in with her darker concealer. I was like, oh, okay, I didn't know that was a little hack. I just thought, wow, the things you learn, just paying attention. Notice what you notice. That's what I had this professor years ago. You'll also see me do this all the time. Come back in with the stipple. I had this professor in college who used to say in journalism school, when you are looking for whether or not something is newsworthy, notice what you notice. What sticks out to you? Why did that stick out to you? Why is that something that is relevant to the conversation? And now explain why, like you should notice things that jump out to you, because if it is important to you, likely it's important to other people too. So what makes it newsworthy though, right? So it's not just whether or not something sticks out to you and it's important, it's this thing that sticks out to you. What about it is sticking out and how is it going to affect people? So funny, man. I can't believe I graduated from college 21 years ago. Like, I've lived an entire lifetime. I'm going to clean this up. Don't you worry, because I know you're like, that's so light, girl. I know. It is so light. I do think I'm going to start doing these on Wednesdays. Just making it a part of my schedule, because I feel like that's how you get better at things, Practice. I'm always telling my son that, so why don't I put that into practice? Yes, I'm bringing this down because I'm seeing that it's creasing and I did not set that correctly because I was trying something new on a whim, and Mama will not be trying that little move again. Y'all, I'm so excited this weekend. I'm going to Culture Con. I've been wanting to go to Culture Con. It's a conference for Black creatives. But I'm heading there. It's in Brooklyn, New York. So it's kind of a bit of a mommy break too. I get to see my best friend, hang out with him. Haven't seen him in a few months. And just be around other Black creatives. I'm very excited. Very excited. Okay, so comb them out a little bit. Make them look a little bit more natural. Okay, that's better. Okay, I have two main colors that I typically go for when I'm doing just a basic beat. They're both by Bobbi Brown. This one is Camel, and this one is Toast. Toast is the lighter one, Camel is the darker one. So I'm gonna go all over my lid with Camel. And I like to press, and then spread. But it's like pressing for some reason, getting off the excess. Pressing for some reason, like really cements the pigment in your eye, or on your eyelid rather. At least that's how I see it. That's what works for me. Low key, I'm actually really happy. I mean, I'm always happy to see my husband, but I was really happy that he decided to come home and grab his lunch, because I told him earlier, hey, I have lunch plans and it's near your office, so if you want, I can, because I could see that you forgot to grab your lunch today. I can bring it to you before my lunch date with my friend. And he's like, oh, that'd be so great. Yeah, thank you. And then like an hour later, I get a message from him saying, actually, I'm just going to come home and eat it. He works close by. So that was nice to see him. I always love like a little midday smooch with my husband. Hi, James. Thank you so much for being here. I love the little emoji face. Wait, which side did I do that? So all over. Press, 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 press. Press, 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 press. You know who I need to get to show me how to do makeup? Jessie Woo. Jessie Woo and I worked together at Dish Nation. She was always very kind to me and very hilarious. She is as hilarious as you think she is. If you've ever watched Dish Nation, which sadly was canceled. And so we had the wrap party for that a few weeks ago. And that, oh, so sorry, I went to the next step. This is Toast by Bobbi Brown. You can tell I love it because I've used it a lot. And I'm just doing that part. Again, this is a quick beat. This isn't like an extended beat where I'm really doing a whole face. You know what I really want to get my hands on is some brown mascara. I've been seeing it all over the TikTok shop. Of course. Of course. YouTube, don't you go get a shop because I will be buying things. Like I am that girl. Okay. Okay. There we go. Oh. This is a black eyeliner. This is called Graph Black. This is a crayon. This is MAC eyeliner. If I could take the thing off. There we go. So I'm just going to go. I feel like I have a sty coming on. So I'm going to do like under. This just opens your eye up more. This black that I'm putting like inside, like kind of the waterline. Do you see the difference between this eye and this eye? That's just from doing this black under here. Oh, still got this fan going. No. Turn that off. Ooh. Did y'all hear that? Hey, Rocky. There's my dog. Rocky. Hey, Papa. Shake, shake. So every Wednesday at noon, they do this like emergency response test. So that's what you're hearing right now is that loud, like emergency response test. And it tells you this is just a test because there have definitely been times when people are like, what's going on? I've had, family visiting. I'm just going to say that always. How did I do there? Okay, that's good enough. That's good enough. All right, I want to do a lash, but I don't want to do like a super long eyelash. So I had to go find it. Armando, Superman's son. Let's run away together. Can my husband come? I'll be right back. I gotta get these eyelashes. And she's back. Lashes in a box. I used to wear these every single day. These are number 28. Here's what they look like. Look at me playing around like I have all day, and I do not. Game changer for lash application, in my opinion, these bad boys. I love these. Okay, who makes these? These are from Sephora. I've had them for years. This is a light lash. This isn't a lash that's gonna like make you look like I'm wearing lashes. Look at me, huh? These are more subtle. Oh my goodness, I can't believe I forgot to use this. Honey, this Fluff and Hold by Too Faced is for your brows. So, a lot of people like that laminated brow look. I really should have done this earlier. But this will hold your brows in place like nothing else. And I've tried so many different things. This was a gift years ago. This one wasn't. The original one that I had was a gift, but I keep on buying it because it is just, keeps your brows in place. And I've tried so many different like brow holder gels and whatnot. Nothing works as well as this Too Faced. Nothing. That's okay, Superman son. As my husband would say, you got to shoot your shot. Anytime somebody hits on me and I tell my husband, I was like, somebody was trying to holler at your girl. He'll be like, oh, well, you got to shoot your shot. I'm like, but I'm yours. He's like, I know. That's how I know you're not going anywhere. I'm like, that's right. That's my baby. I also love this glue, this eyelash glue. A professional makeup artist put me onto this glue, and now it's the only one I use. I used to use the Duo glue. And honestly, you just have to go with whichever eyelash glue, if you're into eyelash glues, works best for you. What I love about this is it's quick drying. The only thing that's kind of annoying about it is that it starts to clump after just a couple of uses. Oh, you can see my deodorant out there. Gross, Melissa. But they stay in place and you don't need a ton. See how it's white right here? You don't want to try to put them on yet. A lot of people make that mistake. You want it to get tacky, you know, where it's like a little stick to it. So I'm going to go in and ooh, I better hurry up. I only have 3 minutes and 40 seconds. Time goes by so fast, y'all. I may have started putting these on a little bit early because I'm running low on time. Now I gotta find that little thing. Okay, this game changer. You see how that side's coming up a little bit? So for this, just gonna go in. I don't know why I have to be so quiet when I do it. Okay, I have to step off for a second so I can really look. I also think the key with lashes, with any makeup product, it's meant to be an enhancement to what you already have going on. We're all beautiful in our own way. It's important, though, to make sure you enhance your natural beauty and not go overboard. Unless that's the look you're going for, because I'm not judging you. I don't judge other people for what they do to themselves or what they want to do with their bodies, because what you think about you is none of my business. And how you want to take care of your body is also none of my business. But I do make it my business to take really good care of myself and encourage others to do the same. Okay, so that's one side. Let's do the other side. And then we're going to have to really speed it up because your girl needs to leave here, I'd say by 12:20 to get to lunch on time and not make my friend wait. I think that's so rude to make somebody wait, especially when the lunch place is around the corner from my house. I mean, not exactly around the corner, like I am going to get in the car and drive, but it's not, she has to drive farther. So for me to be late when it's right around the corner from my house is so rude. And I'm not going to do that. So, okay. See, it's on there. We are up close and personal with each other, aren't we? Look at us. And it does dry clear. I know you can see the white there, but it will dry clear, which is great because you don't want white clumps by your eyes. Look at that. I only have a minute and some change left. So what do we still have time for? A little bit of contouring, a little bit of blush, of course, a lip. And I'm a bright lip girly. But I don't know if I'm going to do a bright lip or a nude lip. I'm probably going to do a bright lip. Probably going to do a bright lip. The corner is always the trickiest part because I feel like that's where, you know, your tear ducts or your tears or the wetness of your eye really accumulates. Oh, there's the minute. Or it's up. Okay, I'm gonna give myself 10 more minutes. Don't poke my eye. Aw, Patrick, do I have some in my nose? Aw, you made me think I did. I don't. Look, nothing. Say something my 7-year-old would say. Mom, you got a big booger. Just kidding. Or his favorite thing to say is April Fools. I'm like, honey, you can say April Fools year round, but nobody's going to think that's funny because, well, April Fools is only on April 1st. He doesn't get that. He's 7, so he thinks you just say April Fools like it's some kind of punchline. So I'm just trying to hold this here to get it to try to stick because I don't have a lot of time. And I don't want to take it off and start all the way over. Okay, time to speed it up. Oh, that one's coming up slightly. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay. I just took a little bit more of this concealer from Natasha Denona and I'm going to put it here. I'm going to go in here just to give myself a little bit. I know you're like, Melissa, that looks so light. It is. But I'm going to even it out. And always drawing it up because you want to have a lift, right? I cannot believe that lash is truly coming up. I'm really going to have to reapply. I hate reapplying my lashes because it's like I have to take it all the way off. Yes, you do. One of my favorites. This palette from Makeup Forever. Oh, wait. I apologize. My morning just lived. Uh-oh. What is she saying? It's my lunch date. Is she about to tell me I have more time? Why is my nose running right now, y'all? I have to blow my nose again. Stepping off camera. I look so white. I know. Armando. You have to wait a second, honey. I'm not there yet. That's why it looks so white. Looking for myself. I love this curved brush. You see that? This is called Crescent Contour Brush. I forget who makes this one. Sorry. But this palette is incredible. This is from Makeup Forever. So I'm just going to go in here and I'm going to contour, right? I'm just adding a little bit there and I'm going to do a little bit on my finger to contour my nose a little bit. I know some people started doing it like right here. I don't really get that, but look at me experimenting in real time, y'all. I gotta step back to make sure this doesn't look ridiculous. Because I'm like right in my face and on the light. Some blonde highlights. All you need is some green contacts and blonde highlights. Really? Oh, you mean like I look like white? Wow, okay. Armando, do you purposely come to people's lives to be mean? You trying to be mean to your girl? Because I'm a sister, okay? Blackity black and proud. So if you want to be mean, this is not the place for you. Because I'm nice. And I expect the same. Okay, bring that contour down a little bit here. Oh, Kaden, that's very sweet. Oh, wait. Denisa? Denisa? I think that's how you say your name. Thank you. That's very kind of you. I love kindness. Kindness is something we all could use more of in the world. Don't y'all agree? Look at me being on here for almost an hour. Thinking about me. See, now espresso is back in my head. I need to do a deep clean on my makeup brushes today too. Where is that palette? Oh, here it is. Okay. Part of what takes the whiteness down is some yellow. This is yellow, and it was all yellow. This is by MAC, and this is my MAC palette here. And I'm just lightly dabbing that in there to try to bring down the whiteness of that. I just always love that when there's a product that doesn't require a lot of extra. You just have to let it develop, you know? Let it develop. I don't judge, and you're very pretty. Makeup is pretty, just takes too much time. Bella, you ain't never lied. It can, right? I had gotten really fast at doing my makeup years ago, but now that I am out of practice, it does take me a lot longer than it used to. And I just, oh, you know what, Shaka Khan, I do like to do a little bit. And normally I wouldn't go right on my face with this applicator. I mean, it's not like I use it on anybody else, you know, this is just mine. But it's just to give more definition. And I'm gonna have to get out of this live in just a second because my friend just texted me and I don't know what she said. So now, I'm stepping back to see. What is it giving, as the kids say? It's giving, it's giving. What is it giving? Do you see that pile of laundry on my bed back there? There's always laundry. Always laundry. Always laundry. Wait, can I get out of this and come right back to it without... Oh, y'all are still here. Okay, it does work to go out of it and come right back. Yeah, I'm gonna take it off because look. See how it's lifting on the corner? That's the worst. That is the worst. I hate that when it lifts like that. See? Okay. My favorite blush is this cream by, I hate when there's like little hairs from this, but see how this brush, you can see that? There's a better angle for you to see how like some of the hairs are coming off. And I take the brushes on. I don't know why it's doing that. Oh, it pauses. Thank you. Am I saying your name correctly? Is it K Denise? Or is it K Denisa? Have fun at lunch. Don't let anyone steal your joy. Thank you, Bella. I appreciate that so much. Y'all, with the times we're living in right now, it is so easy for you to have your joy stolen. I didn't even finish telling y'all the name of this. This is Fuego Flush, #1. Cheeks Out. It's an orange. It's very orange. At least it looks orangey here. But it just goes on as like a nice glow. See? Versus that, it has nothing. Yes. No. I actually love that she's running 10 minutes late because that gives me more time. So I'm going in an upward motion always, and I'm still doing the stipple thing, right? You know, I really don't even know what this looks like. But only because like I'm right. Oh, Lord. You know what I just realized? Oh, this is Medium Golden by MAC. This is the Mineralized Skin Finish Natural. This is what it looks like here, and that looks a little lighter than I'm used to. And then I also have this NARS. This is High Tide Soft Matte Advanced Perfecting Powder. The problem is I'm somewhere in between this and this. Like from far away, you're like, no, you're not. Yes, I am. Because when these go on and when they develop, meaning like the longer that you're wearing them, the more the intense the color becomes or the more it settles into your skin. I feel like this NARS one darkens up. And not in a good way. So in a way where you're like, oh God. You know, so I just do like a little tap. Tap, tap, tap in. What do y'all think? Let's weigh in. Should I do my bright red lip that I'm known for? Or should I do something more subtle today? Oh, it's Elena. Okay. Oh, this is your brother's account. Okay. Got it. Hi, Elena. Should we do a nude lip? Oh, I forgot this. So one of my favorite little tricks, I love this Urban Decay Glide On Eye Pencil in Lucky. It's this copper. Oh, timer just went off again. This copper, and it is so pretty. I like to do this right in my waterline. It just gives like a little happy. See the difference? Here I have it. I don't have it there. This eyelash is driving me bananas. You know what? Because she gave me those extra 10 minutes, that means I can reapply this lash. I don't go all the way in. I'm just going there. So what do y'all think? Should I come back every Wednesday? Yeah? Natural lip. Okay. What am I wearing? That's a good question. I halfway decided that and then changed my mind. Okay, so I'm going to go with this Makeup Forever Artist Pencil in Completely Sepia. Oh, it needs to be sharpened. Favorite lip pencil sharpener of all time. This one from NARS. It's fantastic. I love, love, love it. Why? Because it stays sharp, gives you a precision tip like that. It's so great. And it's the only one that properly sharpens NARS lip pencils. If you get another one, it'll ruin your lip pencil when you go to sharpen it. I'm just like drying my... Okay, Kaden or Elena, you said I should do a red lip. Bella says I should do a natural lip. Somebody break the tie. How tall am I? Shorty wants to know. I am 5'9.5" with no shoes on. Okay, so because Bella was there first, I'm going to go with the nude. And I like to hit on my whole lip. Ooh, here's another hack. When you're applying your lip pencil, instead of doing your lips like this, go, see how I spread my lip out like that? It gets it in all the crevices. Rocky, what are you doing? Rocky has been known, even though we've had Rocky now for almost 9 years, for whatever reason, I think because this is one of the only rooms in our house that has carpet, don't you dare, that he likes to come in here and do his business. Yeah. Uh-huh. In here, and then my main closet. A cute dress? Okay. I don't think I had any like cute dresses I could just throw on. Oh, it's 12:22. Okay. I'm still okay. But like spread your lips out when you put it. See? See how I did that? And it just gets it in all the places. And also, this gives your lipstick, whichever one you're wearing, staying power. When you line first, it's like it gives the lipstick something to grip to. Lipstick, lip gloss, whatever you're doing. Okay, did that. So what are our choices? We have Kinda Sexy by MAC. Kinda Sexy. What else do I have in here? Or Warm Teddy. A little darker. What do you think? Can you show Rocky? Sure, I'll show Rocky when you tell me which one I should do. Should I do the more pinky kind, but I have a pink lip underneath, so I don't know if that'll work, Kinda Sexy, or Warm Teddy underneath? I think I'm going to go with Warm Teddy just because I want to warm this lip up a little bit. Oh, yeah. I was doing right on the lip. Thank you, Bella. So that's Warm Teddy. So look, that's just... Oh, y'all want to see Rocky. Come here, Papa. Come here, Papa. Mommy's baby boy because he's so sweet. This is Rocky. Say hi, Papa. He's got the white face. You got the stinky breath, Papa. He says the stinky breath. Say hi to the people. You need to go outside? Oh, you got stinky breath. Huh. Okay. All right. That concludes my little beat. I lied. I'm going to put a little bit of lip gloss on. Rocky with his one ear. You see his little ear? Okay. Are you dragging your booty? He likes to drag his booty. Okay. Okay. Off camera, I'm just going to reapply this lash. But there you go. That's my little going to have lunch with my girlfriend beat. Did I work it all in? Did I? Beat that face, little console. Beat that face, little console. Oh, thank y'all so much for being here. I'm going to come back as often as possible, but it will almost always be on a Wednesday, on a worthwhile Wednesday. All right, I'm going to go let Rocky out and go to lunch with my friend. Thank y'all so much. for joining me for this live makeup beat. Why do dogs sneeze? Did y'all just hear Rocky sneeze? Why do they do that? I think I'm gonna throw on some jeans and like a cute shirt. Bye. Oh, BAF. Ugh. By the way, once a little kid asked another little kid what AF means. And I remember them saying, because they had to be quick on their feet, and the one kid was much younger, they said, always funny. So now whenever I see AF, the first thing I think of is always funny. Thank y'all so much for being here. I will see y'all next time. Bye.